Hello and welcome to Wallybois, and in this video I want to talk about my new room. It's the laser room that it is, but I do apologise for the audio, but I'm going to stick with it because there is a point to me recording this video without an external microphone or my wireless microphones. The point is, sorry, just jogged you. The point is that I'm going to have to do something with this echo. Yes, it sounds very hollow in here. The rain in Spain falls mainly on the plain. Not a lot of people know that, apparently. Well, you see, the thing is, we have a ceiling, quite a low ceiling above our heads here, okay? And then we have our concrete floor, which is going to have some leveling compound on, and I'll decide what I'm going to put on that as well. Maybe nothing at all, I don't know yet. But also we have this wall over here, which is going to have some units on, hence it's all painted. And also we have this wall here, which is a plasterboard wall, and then these stone walls there and over here. Now, the thing is, you see, the audio coming from my gob to the microphones on this mobile phone, because that's what I'm recording with at the moment, is reaching you a tad sooner than the other audio. And the other audio is my voice bouncing off all these other surfaces. And when you've got a square room with hard surfaces, they are the worst rooms to record in. And with my voice, yeah, it's a bit of a problem, that is. So, you see, I'm going to have to acoustically treat this room. So it's possible. I've done it before. My office might have you, that's all acoustically treated, and that's relatively fine. And also, currently I'm recording using the onboard microphones, which will just accentuate all the issues. Hence it sounds hollow. So what I've got to do is I've got to absorb the stray sounds. I've also got to try and make those sounds so they're not bouncing against two parallel faces, if that makes any sense. Because the audio bass bounce and forwards, bounce and forwards, bounce and forwards. And it's travelling a much longer distance than the audio from a mouse. So it's reaching the microphone after I've actually spoke. So effectively it's an echo, isn't it? That's what it is, it's an echo. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have to create some soundboards, and we can do that using wooden frames with some fabric stretched over them, and then fill those frames with some form of fiberglass or rock wool insulation. And what they do is they capture the sound and basically hold the stray audio, a certain amount of the stray audio, in the sound panel. And the other form, you might have seen it before in some YouTube videos, where you have this like pyramid-shaped foam or ribbed foam or egg crate type stuff, you know, and it's stuck on the walls and what have you. I don't want to use that now. I'm going to be using soundboards. So that's another way of doing it. And then you've got to think about how do you stop the bass echo. You have your bass blocks, which we won't have one over there because there's going to be units going across there, you see, wall units for storage. But like for instance, behind you and this corner over here, I may have to put a bass block in as well. We'll see how it goes. You know, if I can manage to actually clean the audio up purely with some sound panels and obviously getting stuff in here, which will make a big difference as well, because we're going to be putting, it's quite exciting there because we've got two lasers, all right? Two lasers, yeah. Mini-me, stop having the laser, you're two lasers. And those two lasers, well, there's the 40 watt one and a 20 watt laser. And I'll have them both in here, you see, being operating. I might even get a 3D printer soon as well. So we're doing those sort of videos on the channel. Laser cutting and stuff like that, making things, boxes and that, using the laser, that kind of thing. And obviously experimenting with cheap materials and more expensive materials and, a bit of variation and see what we can do with them. But I've got to get this room sorted first. I can't do it in the house. I've tried cutting and doing laser engraving in the house, but there's so much smoke. The smoke detectors keep going off, So that's a bit of an issue. So over here, we've got this bench here, which is an existing bench. We're going to leave it in here, but we're going to make it nice. I don't know what we're doing with it. Yeah, I'm going to make it long. Guess it's going to go right up to the wall. And then off the side here, we're going to have another bench going along, right along. It's about 900 wide. Bench to accommodate the lasers because the new one's quite big, you see. So that's what we're going to be doing in here. So I suppose really before we can start using it, we've got to get the units on the wall. We've got to get the acoustic panels on the ceilings. We've got to get the acoustic panels on the walls and create our little area over here. The other thing is, this acoustic panel is going to be going on this grey wall. It's a bit of an interesting one because it's going to be reversible. So there's going to be one side will be like a soft black material, like a blanket material on one face, and on the opposite face, I'm going to have a green screen, so I can reverse the actual soundboard, and then I've got a green screen. Seems to make sense, you know, because I've got a green screen and at the moment I can't use it because it's kind of like in its frame and I've got nowhere to put it really, sensibly. And I want to have this space set up so everything, the cameras are, everything is ready in every single area, the overhead camera, because there's going to be a lot of overhead stuff on this bench over here. And I just want it to be practical, sensible, simple, to create short videos and long form videos with minimal setup. Because one of the biggest aggravations, and it's like the one thing, the cock blogger, that stops you actually making videos. Oh, I've got to go and set it all up, I can't be bothered, I was getting that, I just want to come in here, right, shut the door, turn the lights on, you know, for the photographic photo lights, what have you, the soft boxes and stuff, and just turn them on and make videos. Simple as that. And the audio and everything's all kitted out, all ready to go. It's simple, because I've got to make so many videos. I make too many. I think so. What say you? Do I make too many videos? Leave it in the comments down below. Anyway, what do you reckon? What can I use for acoustic control, for treatment of this space? I've got a few ideas. What do you reckon? Leave it in the comments down below. As silly as you like. Sillier the better, actually, come to that. Anyway, toodaloo. And have a lovely day. Have a lovely weekend, by the way.